finally, sex part 2. By the way, my clitoris is back. I want to say a huge thank you to everyone who wrote comments, who emailed me, who told their stories. Thank you so much for your honesty and your courage. It means a lot to me, and I know it helped not only me but a lot of people on YouTube. So thank you again. What do I want to talk about that I couldn't fit into the 10 minutes of the other video? Well, a couple of things that can deter sex. Spasms and cramping. I get spasms in my legs that are very painful, and they are sex interrupting spasms. My leg does, this kind of thing. My feet also cramp. That's one now. I don't know if you can see, but that toe is doing its own painful dance somewhere else in another club from the other 4. Wow. Okay, so that's good. If you have these kinds of pains, then you know that they hurt very badly. So when you're having sex, it happens to me. What do? What I do is I try to find another position that won't bring on the spasming and or the cramping, at least not as bad. For example, now I am sitting with my legs stretched out, so that does bring it on. So I might try, for example, a position standing up, or, hands and knees, whatever. I think a good idea is to invest in the Kama Sutra, or look online for Kama Sutra type positions, and explore. It's all about exploration. Having MS means that you have to explore other options. And you know what? They can actually be better. Spasming and cramping are issues regardless if you are having gay sex, straight sex, masturbation, whatever it is. These kinds of positions, or just attaining orgasm, and your body starts to stiffen, or your legs are in a spread position, a acrobatic position, whatever it is, this can bring on these spasms and or these cramps. So it's up to you to find positions that don't bring it on so much. Another issue is, how well do you know your partner? Is your partner your husband, your wife, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your next door neighbor, your gardener, your... It's sounding like Desperate Housewives. So depending on how well you know the person, you have to decide how honest you're going to be with them. Personally, if I was with a one-night stand, I probably wouldn't bother telling them that I have MS. Is that terrible? And if my legs started spasming, I would say I had an incredible workout that day. So there's excuses that you can use. If it is someone you know well, someone you're in a relationship with, then it's probably much easier to let them know, hey, ooh, we have to stop for a second, switch positions. Yeah, it's easier to be open and honest, I hope. Aside from just changing positions, there are also other things you can do for spasms. For example, massage. So incorporate massage into your foreplay. I think That's a great idea. Elemis makes a very good massage oil actually, called frangipani. I highly recommend it.
Delicious.
There are also drugs out on the market that your doctor may prescribe to you that are very helpful for spasms. There is the option of smoking the green leaves, eating the green leaves. Also, I have found for my MS, great for spasms. A glass of wine, right? Relaxation, meditation, anything that you find that can help with your spasms if you know you're going to have sexual relations that day or night. Do that beforehand. Find what works for you, but don't stop having the sex because of these problems. That's my #1 advice.
I've got another idea. God help us. What if you have some kind of sexual relation without touching each other? You could do that. Film each other, take pictures of each other, pretend to, while the other one masturbates or something. I don't know, there's a lot you can do without touching each other as far as games that could help while you are feeling, I don't know, too painful, or your body or your legs or whatever is spasming too much at the moment. You know, again, explore. There's also an urban myth that you can achieve orgasm by just touching your nipples. You know, playing with them. I almost achieved this once. My partner rubbed my nipples and I almost achieved orgasm. Why? Because everything is in your head. And the sheer excitement that this was possible made it almost possible. What got me in the end was that I thought too much about it. And then that was it. It was over. But having said that, I still think it's something worth trying, just by touching nipples. By the way, if you have achieved this, please write to me and let me know. This is something to try, perhaps. It's all about exploration. What if you have facial pain, like neuralgia in the face? Then what? You're not going to feel like having sex when you have that. Believe me. Again, it's dealing with the root of the problem. Find something that works for you for whatever pain you're in. So if it's trigeminal neuralgia, perhaps try one of the anticonvulsant drugs, or smoke the green leaf, or meditate, or, you know, whatever it takes to make that pain more bearable or to make it go away. You have to try it. Because if it's stopping your sex life, it's stopping an important part of your life. There's a cat! There's a meow. Did you hear that? No. I'm talking about my clitoris and a cat just meowed.
Yeah.
Finally. I can't hear my tongue. This Death Star is fully operational. Star Wars.